I was gonna say if she's like letting a white guy drop the N-bomb,
She's just insane.
Don't
say
Jewish
Jew
man.
boy.
Authenticity of it is gone.
You have good acting. Let's do it over. Brett, say what you said again. Good job. All right. Great song. You have a hot mic, so whatever you say right now.
This is a hot song.
Oh, thank you. I mean, it gets me copyright.
Is that hot? That's hot.
Yeah, I mean, it's Snoop Dogg.
It's
It says everywhere, and we get fucked constantly. Kev, how you been this week?
You're not the dude if you're not getting sued.
I've been alright. I can't complain about life when I have a regular
happy, bro.
job. I look happy.
You do. You
Let me
go
tell you something.
yesterday, I was
Let me
like,
tell you something.
you
I
look
cried
happy.
myself to sleep twice.
You did it.
Before we get into all
I
that,
cried myself to sleep twice.
before we get into all that, you are
in
watching
one-
Doped Up
in
and
one
Dying.
week.
Yes, sir.
The Sunday morning smoke show
Yes, sir.
comes out every Sunday, 11 in the morning. Guys, we're here to hang out. We have Bret Raybould here with us today. Brett, how you feeling, dude?
Very business handshake.
He's got a new scammy coin going.
Oh, dude, get out!
How dare you?
Get the
How
fuck
dare
out.
you?
Shit
How
right
fucking
now.
dare you?
Brett coin.
How fucking dare you? Call it a scammy coin.
That's the
I
Brett
can't
coin,
even
bro.
stand to look at
This
you.
coin is specifically to fund movies.
He has his full special out.
Oh.
Also in Korean. Is it right?
It's in Chinese. I dubbed my hour special into Mandarin.
Did you really do that?
Yeah.
See why I love him?
Wow.
So you can watch it in the English version, which is pretty good. It's good
Yo,
special.
nothing
Or
is
you can
stopping
watch
your
it
bag,
Chinese.
bro. You're
Yo.
Alexa, nothing is
Can you
stopping
imagine
your
just
bag.
picking a country and going, I'm
This
gonna be
one.
the biggest thing there.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah.
listen, this is Brett Coin, and China's a huge market, and for entry into the Chinese market, I had to have it dubbed into Chinese.
Oh man!
Yeah.
Shout out to the CCP, bro.
Yeah,
Yeah,
dude.
yeah,
I
yeah.
love President Xi, bro.
Do you
That
really?
guy's
Oh,
my
Xi
boy,
Jinping?
dude.
That's the guy, right?
Yeah, dude.
How long did that take, that process of getting it done?
Well, I remember it was a couple weeks. I had a friend who's
That's
Chinese
ridiculous.
look at it, and then I've hired a guy off Fiverr to do the voiceover, like a Chinese voiceover artist.
That's great.
And he translated it.
Hey, Brett.
How do you know it's right?
And this is what's so funny. The guy emailed me. He was like, "Yo, let me know if there are any mistakes." And it's like, it's in Chinese, dude. I just am fully trusting you. Like, what am I gonna correct?
Have you
about
ever
Chinese?
confirmed that they are the words that you are saying?
There is I've had a couple Chinese people tell me it kind of works. They're like, yeah, it works.
Is it?
That's
And that was just on the English
fucking
version.
Great.
If we just dubbed over a
Self-roast.
bunch of Chinese propaganda, you'd have no idea. Like, for an hour straight, it was just fucking promoting Confucius Institutes and shit.
Is that
It's an
actual sentence?
advertisement for Shenyang.
Yeah. That'd be crazy as fuck.
Dude,
Wait, so you really
You
did
just
that?
became a comedy hero, son.
Bro, that's what happens when you talk to me.
See what we deal with, bro.
DC, you just
Yeah.
got knocked off the list.
It was DC.
It was you last 2 weeks
You know
ago
what?
or something.
DC made a
Whoever
cripple
makes
man.
Kevin laugh the hardest that week becomes his comedy
comedy
hero. I don't know if we've done this bit on the
Bro.
podcast, but it's a bit in our lives.
Bro.
We'll be walking down the street, and he'll just shit on me
Say
for no
one funny
reason.
line.
And just one good line, he'll just go, you know you're my comedy hero, right?
Bro, it's like when a funnier dude comes around and your girl is there or something like that. You're just like, oh, really? Now he's your comedy hero.
But can I tell you something though? He was my comedy hero for like a month straight, and I'm gonna tell you what he did though.
Longest
Hope I beat him.
I'm gonna tell you what he
MVP.
did though. And I don't remember.
He's not
what-
bad.
He made a cripple man stand up.
We never talked
for
about this on the
laughter or for like being a jerk.
I wish
A little bit of both.
Actually, a little bit of both.
he was performing and
And he said,
No, let him tell the story.
he was performing and he was done. I was hosting the
Disrespectful.
show, and when he got done, he went like this. And I was like, wait, why did you do that? Only people who are about to stand up do that. that's not something a person in a
Good
wheelchair
observation.
does.
By the way, why I love
Funny
DC is
observation.
solid observation.
That's what,
Wow, that's
that's what popped into my mind. I was just like, wait, what's going on here?
It's the get up, yeah.
and then you pressed him on
And then
it.
I was like, yo, bro, are you really handicapped? He was like, yeah, I am. He was like,
dude, questioning handicaps rule.
shout out to
walking
Mike
up to
Faber.
somebody-
He's a very funny comic. He's in a wheelchair. He's a hilarious dude. And I was like, bro, if you stand up, I'll give you $25.
Listen, I would have him on the
Oh, I'll take that deal right now. I'll stand up for $20.
I'm in the hole today. I'm done.
I know, bro. You're in the hole. Yeah.
So
I'm down $120
he
Really?
fucking
from betting on basketball.
Oh, did you?
I
really?
won all my games
My
today.
story's over.
Brett came to.
So my story's over.
wait. I want to hear. Wait, what's the end?
Oh, he stands. So I said, I'll give you $20 if you stand
did.
up. He stands up straight as fuck. I was so surprised.
How did he
I
do
went
it?
to go push his wheelchair back from behind him just to see how long he can stand up for. I just wanted to see how long he was going to stand up for.
This is why he's my comedy hero, bro.
I did forget the part. He
And then
pulled the
I
wheelchair. He pulled the wheelchair further because he was like, "Oh, I'm gonna make it work for
I
it."
just want to see, like, you know, like if this wheelchair was far from you, would you panic? You know what I mean? Like how much?
I want to see me.
Right. So he stood up and he did his thing, and I said I'll give him $20, so I Venmoed him 10. And he's
He's a man of his word.
At least half of it.
You gave him a crippled amount of the money.
exactly.
You could have given him a 20, but you were like, here's the top, just the top half.
The bottom half wasn't working. We couldn't do it. That's a solid clip.
Don't Dip and Die, the Sunday Morning Smoke Show. Come
Thank
watch
you,
the
guys.
podcast live every Sunday at 11.
try.
It's every Sunday at Sunday.
Every Sunday at Sunday.
Every Sunday at Sunday?
Sunday at Sunday.
But no,
Every Sunday at Sunday.
that's great that you stiffed a man who beat paralysis. Good, you really show that guy.
Do you think Mike was like hurting for a whole week after it?
like, bro.
Yeah.
By the way, I would have Mike on the podcast
Mike,
if this
would too. It's
studio
hilarious.
didn't have plenty of steps that went stairs that went down.
That
And
wheelchair
only
accessible.
down.
And it's, don't,
It's such a tease because it starts with a ramp.
It
and
does.
You think it's going to be
It really
accessible.
does. Gets him halfway there.
No, that's just to speed him into impending doom.
Facts. It's just he's just gonna be
It's
speeding.
like, hey man,
in.
you want to ramp into some stairs? You're gonna need some speed to jump this, so you land nicely on the bottom.
How annoying would it be for that person to ring a gas? You're like, who is it, Mike? And you got to go get him and shit.
You gotta carry him.
Shout out to Mike Favor, man.
Has there ever been a crippled at this? Mike, can you hear me out there? Has there ever been a crippled man in the studio doing the podcast? No legs.
Just mentally. Just several mentally.
Mike pointed at him. He was like, "That's it. That's the answer." No one crippled, right? Yeah, no one's ever carried anyone to come do a podcast down here. I mean, I've carried both of you, but like, that's only it.
wow, man.
I don't know why I'm looking at Mike and I'm like, why was there no audio for what he said? He's outside. I'm like, why is it not?
Mike, do you not have a hot mic out there, G Mike?
This is bullshit. We need to get Mike a god mic.
Yeah, there's a window. But Kevin, you came in a little hot today. Why you been crying all week?
Oh, bro.
You didn't come in hot. You came in sad, actually.
You can tell me anything. I'm your comedy hero.
You know what? You're all my comedy hero all the time. Nah, bro. I just been like,
Give him advice.
I don't even know how to put this shit. I don't even know. I just got this job, bro. And like,
Dude, you've been saying this for 3 months. You had this job.
You have the job, Kevin.
Kevin has been saying
not a
that I
surprise
just
that
got
you
this
go to
job
work.
he's worked there 4 months.
Yeah, I think it was still warm out when you first got this job.
There we go.
Now that's getting in on it. She's my comedy hero.
That chimes in is fucking super nice, bro. It's
Dope.
perfect.
By the way, you have very low barometer My comedy hero is Mel Brooks. And you were choosing me. So
Robin Hood Men in Tights.
it's some
So
good shit.
you're already off. He's like, listen, man, I love myself too, but you're off to a bad start. Change your answer.
So you just got this job
Yeah,
I just
2
got
years
this
ago.
job. Nah, bro. And just, I don't know. Like, it's like one is like I feel like I'm failing every day at this job. Like I stink at it.
Yeah.
Right.
It's not comedy.
There's
It's-
quotas to me.
What,
And
what is it?
He's past at the cellar. He's
yeah,
like,
What is it?
it's a
sales job.
Yeah, it's
Just
a
say that, it's
sales job. And
You don't
then,
even know how to talk about it. This shit is
never-
so bad.
Yo,
You don't even know how to talk about
I've
it.
watched Kevin say complete lies to women. He couldn't even tell us about his job.
He couldn't even express.
He's
how
like,
he-
he's just like, yo, man. I mean, like this.
I see why
This
you
job.
single though,
I
bro.
mean,
You can't express yourself, G.
yo, bro, that's mad disrespectful, bro. And let me tell you something right now. You too close to be that disrespectful to me, bro. You know where
If I
I'm
haven't been
from.
crying all
you
week,
know
I
where
can
I'm
defend myself.
from, bro. I might have to defend myself
It's all
against your
good.
words. All
Alright.
right.
Tell us why you mad. Tell
I
the
feel
people,
like
yeah.
I'm going like
Yeah.
some existential crisis type shit.
Okay.
Like, yo, what am I doing?
I feel you.
I don't want this. I don't want this job. I just want to just
Mm-hmm.
don't you fucking eat fries like that, dude. Don't
Dude.
you, dude? That's mad disrespectful, bro.
Guy's trying to bare his soul.
Bro, I'm trying to bare my soul, and you eating
He's entertaining.
McDonald's
It's like a
fries.
movie for him.
I'm trying to nourish my body.
You trying to bop me,
You,
son?
bro, you already know the plight of ethnic people's entertaining to white people. You know.
Oh,
What? What?
Wait.
Took it far. Took it
don't
too
know.
far.
Is that
too
why
fast.
we're this is the box? We're the, please tell me another
They're
funny
watching us.
story.
They're not listening to us.
it's like
Comedians of color. I need entertainment. Boring.
Why don't you two rob each
Over
other?
there.
Yeah, we got the fucking color line. Jesus.
What was it like growing up
Why
with
did
the
you go
partner?
that far, DC?
Just because I don't know the fries. It just my mind. But go ahead.
Yeah, so like I don't know, bro. I'm like, fuck,
Yeah.
man.
Sorry, I love you, buddy.
I took 5 years to like. I was out of the workforce for a long time.
Yeah.
and then I'm back in the workforce, and I'm like, it's cool. I should be so happy.
Right.
But like,
I like how army dudes talk about the workforce.
is that not what
I
you're
don't think I've ever called it the workforce.
Yeah.
What's
Natalie, in your lifetime, have you ever called it the workforce?
I don't believe I have.
Dylan, have you ever been in the workforce?
workforce?
No, he's never served. He's never served. I know this.
You never did time, bro.
Because I know the same feeling of just like I'm waking up and going here again.
You feel like,
And it's mind numbing, and at least there's
yeah.
like one of the ones I had was like an office job editing video and stuff, and it was just like content-y stuff. And it was, it's awful.
So I work for a content company right now, and I'm like, they're all good people, bro. We drink in the
course.
middle of the day. They're nice. They're sweet. And I'm like,
They're salespeople,
I just
they're drug
want to
addicts,
be around the savages I was around the last 4 years, where I could say anything out of my mouth. You like at first I hated you guys. You know what I mean? Like that's why I have to constantly remind myself, lie and say you're my comedy heroes and shit. But like,
Natalie, sorry, not to deter you, but it's
Yeah,
funny you say that.
Kevin's
Natalie,
back.
have I ever said on the show how me and Kevin met? Because it's one of the funniest fucking ways
I
in the
don't
world.
think so.
Me and Kevin
Broadway
met at
Comedy
Broadway Comedy Club at an open mic where one dude went up, and the point of the open mic was the lady who ran it would like give you advice during or after your set, depending how she felt. It doesn't matter, whatever. It's the mic. It says on the flyer. They go up and they start having this whole back and forth. The dude's high as shit on stage, he's just not making any sense. And then at one point, starts yelling at everyone. Goes, "I got a special out. I don't need y'all on YouTube."
Shout out to that guy, though.
And this dude laughed. Like, it's silent in the room, and you just hear a cackle.
and then I went up
It's crazy because I thought about that guy the other day, and he might have been the smartest person
in the
at
room.
that time.
Probably.
Yeah,
It was like
100%.
Yo, Mike, he was the first person to ever have a
100%.
YouTube special.
Yeah, bro, we were laughing like,
I know,
nah,
the guy ever.
that
It's
like,
makes a
was
lot
it
of
me?
sense.
I do have a special on YouTube.
So how I also met Brett.
Kev had no interest in like really hanging out though. I'd be like, yo, I would tell him he's funny and shit. He would just be like, all right, bro, who's this weirdo? Like, I really felt like you felt like that. You'd just be like, oh, thanks, bro. And
Kevin,
that was
you-
it. Like he had no interest in inviting me.
Kevin, you were the funny dude that booked Zona for a long time in my head. Not a long time, for like 3 months. I was like, yeah, Zona. You and Zona is like a bar.
It's weird how they go. It's weird
They
how
go
people
together.
from that in your
They're
head.
like
though.
peanut butter and jelly.
But no, isn't it weird how he goes from like, oh, he's the guy that does his own show. Now you like know him. Because when I first met
know,
you,
I
I was
call
like,
him a
oh, this is
friend
the
and stuff.
vlogger kid. Like I used to have Dylan vlogger with camera emojis
Yeah.
in like saved in my phone.
You guys thought I'm bad now.
Bro, this guy used to text a lot of emojis, bro. Like insane. I felt like Dylan came out of the internet when I met him. Like that's literally how I felt, bro. I was like, bro, this kid is so the internet, bro. Yeah, bro.
He's been
Like
manufactured.
you were downloaded, bro. It was just
Everything
like,
he says is just, I'm dead.
bro, it was. Oh my
Can you
God.
laugh?
I'm dead. YOLO.
Not even
LOL.
skull emojis, bro. Just skull flames. This, that. I was like, yo, this guy's getting me excited.
Dude, I'm half Egyptian. I like going back to the whole hieroglyph.
Hieroglyphics,
Thank
emojis.
you.
I
Thanks
get
for saving
it.
me,
I like
dude.
that. I
This
actually like
dude
the
is
way you
Mark
put that
Zuckerberg.
together.
3 syllables are hard.
Yo,
Mark Zuckerberg. What you about to say?
I was gonna say something about Mark Zuckerberg's. I couldn't say his fucking name though, so I fucked that
The
up.
Zuckinator is what I'll call him.
Like,
Zuck- it
a
sounds like
metaverse
a fucking
prototype
nigger.
coming to life.
All right, I
here.
do want to get into this. This is going to be a hot show, so
I've been in
we
the
got to start
metaverse.
off hot.
we're getting
Sometimes we save topics, but he has topics. We have topics, but we have the greatest topic of all. Last time we were all together, and this was not on a podcast. The 3 of us smoked. I don't know if you were
Nah,
there.
he wasn't there yet.
And we talked about possibly the greatest argument anybody could have.
Please don't be basketball related.
It's 100%
You're gonna need to head
basketball
out.
related.
Yeah, what he said.
Oh, DC, you're about to hate the next 20 minutes.
Yo, this is
Oh
why
my
he's my
God.
comedy
DC?
hero, bro.
Yeah.
Because, like,
Natalie, mute
What's
your
up,
mic.
Natalie?
DC,
No more negativity.
DC, you and me, we're gonna have to struggle through this together.
Okay.
man.
Yeah,
All right.
that's
It's just
all
being
fan.
that.
Listen to me. Wait until you hear the idea.
All right.
though.
All right. Cool.
If you're building a team to
What if
beat-
it was such an uninteresting topic? Oh, LeBron or Jordan?
Oh my God.
And we're like,
the
dude,
most
it's such a
generic.
good argument. Who's ever had that?
So generic.
if we're versing teams against each
Uh-huh.
other, even
Yeah.
on 2K or whatever, you can put them together.
Uh-huh.
Best all-time white people draft.
That's all white people draft for starting 5.
So you can have no, but again, now we get into it. Are we doing a bench? Because we're actually playing this. This is going to be generated on 2K. We're going to run the simulation and see which team wins out of the 3 of us. We're going to do a bracket, and then we'll do whoever wins one game between us or us, and then
Draft an
no,
NBA.
we'll give since Brett's the guest, we'll play our teams,
Yeah.
winner plays Bret. Bret, you go. You push.
No.
He's first seed.
Why? Because if it's the NBA all white,
He's
team,
white. He's the whitest. The
I
whitest
am
person gets pushed to the top.
I am the whitest.
It's the white people draft.
Yeah.
I want Luka
You're not one
Doncic.
of us, by the way.
I'm Jewish. Yeah.
Just don't have our you don't have our pedigree. But
I want Dirk Nowitzki. I want Doncic. I want
So you see, you do know people.
I know people. I do know people.
But this is where it comes. It's all time too, and this is
All
where it
time.
gets
Yeah, all
interesting
time.
because there's different like layers and levels of white.
Steve Nash.
And Steve Nash is obviously a white
It's a solid
guy.
pick. Now this is the one I'm
He's
going
like
to
a
argue.
solid white guy though.
Clearly.
I am picking this person, Klay Thompson.
No,
No, that's the
not
thing. That's what I was gonna
white.
ask.
He's not white.
Can you do
I
half
think-
white, half black? I
No,
think
no.
you only allow if you're gonna do a 10-man roster or a 12-man roster, you could do 2 half white, half black.
It's like a two-way
Honestly-
contract.
How is it?
It's
you
a
could do
two-way
2
contract.
half
That's
white, half
funny.
black players.
Or they can only play for half the game.
Honestly, bro, if he said Klay Thompson, Ben Simmons, and fucking Steph Curry as his 3 white people, I'd be like, yeah.
Steph's half white.
Steph has is
Is he
not-
half white?
Blake
Yeah,
Griffin.
we're doing
Is
it,
he
bro.
half white? He's-
Yo,
Steph parents,
But, like, that's
both
not-
his parents might be half black.
I just know
He might not even
that
be
means-
one white, one
that
black.
means-
Both
I don't
his
even know
parents-
So
what
he gets to play. Steph Curry, we all agree, gets to play 1 quarter.
1 quarter.
Steph. But no, here's the thing.
If you
Here-
draft
no,
Steph,
no.
he gets 1 quarter.
I think we need to set the Caucasian parameters out right, and I
Yep.
think I honestly think the right way to do it, straight up,
Aaron.
is optics check.
Optics.
Is you just if you look at him and you think white guy, they're a white guy. If you look at him and you
Yeah.
don't go white guy,
Yeah.
they're not white. I'm sorry, like
I agree with that.
I don't think Clay like he's half
he-
white,
he
but you
looks
don't
white
look
to
at him
me.
and think like, oh, he's like white.
You know what? That's funny. I
but
actually
what
look
if
at
I
him and
do?
I think Asian.
You think
He
Asian?
has Asian. He has like.
Oh my God.
You don't think? Oh wow, that was my bad. But he does look
Easy, DC.
Natalie, can
I
you-
think Asian.
Wait,
He's
wait.
got ugly Asian
Natalie,
complexion.
timestamp that.
I didn't say ugly though.
Wait,
I said he has
moment of silence.
eyes.
And okay, let's look at Klay Thompson.
Okay. Spanish, I guess.
Yeah, he
Hella
just
Spanish, actually.
Not
Bro,
Asian.
he
Not
looks
Asian.
like Kevin's
Not
Asian,
uncle.
yeah, he does look Asian. He looks Middle Eastern, bro.
He
He,
doesn't look-
straight
He
up
does.
does.
He does have
a
it.
little bit. He got Habibi in him a little bit.
He's got BB.
A little
That's
bit.
white guy.
he's ock.
That's
That's
not a
why.
white
That's a
guy.
white guy with a
That's
Jim
a
Crow.
white guy gesture right there. That right there.
Pretty white guy.
Yeah, that's.
Wait,
yeah.
he's bringing up
Black
great
dude with a
points.
Oh, but
400.
now right there, you look a little
Black-
dizzy.
he
Wait,
look
go
a
to
little-
the one with his
Come
hands
on,
up. Hands
look
up.
at the
When he's like
haircut.
this. When
He
he's like
looks
this.
Jewish, bro. I'm not gonna hold you. He looks
The one he's
Israeli.
both hands up.
Yo,
White guy.
I'm sorry,
not him,
but
oh,
he,
actually it might be.
he's
Oh my God.
just like a guy.
Yeah, he really is like a
He's
guy.
not like-
He's a guy that'll make you fit.
Oh wait,
He's
go
like
back.
a-
Wait,
he's
go
like
back.
a-
Natalie.
You
YouTube
see him, you
created
don't
player.
think
Go to
about
the
race
one
at
with
all
him.
when you look
Go
at him.
like-
Actually,
Same with
That
like
one?
Jason Kidd.
Yeah.
Wait. Look. Here's a good comparison.
That guy in the
Oh, look at the guy
background
in
is
the back.
white.
That's white.
is he? He's white and Asian
That's-
though. He's for sure white and Asian. Come
Nah,
on.
he white,
He's
bro.
gotta
Stop
be,
with
bro.
the Asian.
What? My ex-girlfriend was Asian. Look, that's.
Yo, I hate when people do
Yeah,
that
I know.
shit. Like, I get to be racist right now because like the person I dated is race is that.
No, her parents are racist.
Okay,
though.
who? I'm telling you, I'm fighting for Klay
parents
Thompson.
probably.
I want to.
But he's
Is that racist to say?
Natalie, do you have a list of all the great time white players? And is it on?
It's not
Is
just-
it on
Can I say
KKK.com?
something? That has to be a hard Google right now.
Nah,
has
that's
to
a
be
quick
a
Google.
different-
Why
That's
do
a
you
short
give it to
Google,
Nat?
though.
Do you want me to show you what comes up?
Oh
Yes,
yes,
please. Yes,
please.
do.
It's just me.
LeBron James is number 3.
LeBron is a white guy.
He's so good. He's on
That's
both lists.
hilarious, bro.
LeBron is a white
third
man.
On the list
Yo,
of best
LeBron-
white NBA players.
And then I love that
is
they
a
showed.
fact.
I love
is
that they
crazy.
showed Jerry West not playing but looking like a senator. What the fuck? Why is Jerry
Jerry
West?
West is
Kevin
definitely the
McHale.
owner of a team right
The
there.
logo.
I love that he's third.
Kevin
though. He's
McHale
not
looks like a
10.
serial killer.
That's
hilarious,
Yes.
bro.
So does
for-
Pete Maverick.
But how is LeBron James not the number 1 white player though? Like, how is he third?
He's not
bro?
white enough.
Yeah, like how
Not
Being
white
black only docks him 3 points.
Here's a fun question: what would the game be like? All-time white team. You have Bird at the shooting guard
three.
at the 3.
At the
That's
3.
shooting guard, right?
Small forward.
That's small forward. Okay, so then
Yeah, it's small forward.
you're gonna have is it Nash or Stockton at the point?
Guys, I'm
Nash
telling
for
you,
point guard.
where you
For sure.
Nash
Stockton
at point.
Stockton?
Stockton.
Really?
or
His defense
wait,
was
wait.
crazy.
Nah, Nash is
Leader in steals. To
I got a
this
better.
day.
I have a better one. Natalie, can you Google white chocolate highlights?
Oh, Jay Will.
White chocolate
But
is
Jay
nice,
Will.
though.
Jay Will was nice for the streets. He
White
wasn't
chocolate-
nice in the NBA.
Well, yeah.
He was alright.
Yo, you know who we need
His
on the
handles are
team? You know who we
crazy.
need on the team? The professor.
Oh yeah,
We need
You
the
know,
professor at
He has
that
a
point.
pretty good social media following, bro. His YouTube is crazy. His TikTok is like millions of views just from being the legendary street
Are you just
baller.
talking about his analytics? No, we know he's popular.
He's on my team.
No, but like for a guy to still be known to like this generation that we grew up on and we're almost fucking 30, most
Dude,
of
the
us.
And one mixtape tour.
That was the shit.
That
Hot
was
sauce.
it,
Skip to
bro.
my Luke.
Skip
Come
to
on,
my
nigga.
Luke.
Talking about-
Yo, Escalade.
Escalade. Oh
Don't
my
forget the
god.
big man.
Forgot
Escalade.
about
50 Air.
Escalade.
What was his name? 50 Air. The guy used to fucking
Half
jump
man,
me.
half amazing.
Half man, half amazing.
That dude
Oh my
was
god.
wild.
That was
Yo,
the shit,
Can
bro.
we bring back nicknames on court, please?
Yeah, bro.
Nah.
That made me want to play
You
basketball.
ever play street ball?
Hell
on
yeah, bro.
PS2?
Hell yeah.
hell
Yes.
Man, that
was the
shit
shit.
was fire, bro. I wish I could get higher and play that game, bro.
Dude, that game was legendary.
That shit was mad
That game was
disrespectful.
amazing,
when
bro.
you like, ba 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 ba, you like
Any
grab
highlights,
your
man?
hand, swing,
Shit,
and then
yeah.
you grab, you smack the dude
Any
with a-
highlights in that?
You know, I did that to an old man.
A 6'1" guard from Florida.
From Florida?
Yeah, bro. Man, I feel so proud.
Look at
right
that, look at
now.
that.
White with it. Oh, no dunk. Real gentle. Oh, that guy's fire.
That was a.
That's Jay
That's
Will.
the professor, right?
That's Jay
Jay
Will.
Jay Will. Okay.
That's white chocolate.
Oh,
yeah.
oh, and Peja is
Look at
probably
his
getting in there.
handles, bro. Look at that boy's handles.
I
I
don't
love
know
the
why
confidence.
he wasn't.
I
That wasn't
love
even
the
the
That's
top
how you
10.
play ball.
White
when
boys
you
in
That
the
wasn't even
NBA
the top
confidence?
10. I don't understand why no one gave Jay Will a shot like that. Oh,
Damn, bro. That boy
he
good.
was nasty.
That
You're
boy
telling me you
good.
don't want him 6 man on your team? You're telling me
Yeah.
you don't want him 6 man on your
Nah,
team?
for
there's
sure.
better white guys though.
No,
he's
you
like
need
number 9.
you need glue guys for the 6 man. Oh, give me White Mamba. Give me White Mamba.
White
off
Mamba.
the bench.
Bryce
No,
Scalabrine.
there's no highlights of him like this.
Yes.
Look at the
Scalabrine?
finesse he has, though. His layup is crazy.
Look at
bro.
this.
Give me Scals.
That's Allen Iverson shit, bro. That's fucking amazing.
I love watching
Yo,
DC
Jay
not
Will
know
was
nothing about
nasty,
basketball. Say
bro.
what he
That
said.
shit was fire, bro.
It's very fun.
Dude, this Kings team has like
Watch
4
it.
white guys.
Look at this. Doesn't even look.
Dude, the
He
Kings
did
team
that off
is,
an elbow, I think.
the Kings team.
Wow.
Yeah, he did. That's that street ball shit.
So wait, he was like a street baller? Or
Yeah,
what?
then
Hell yeah.
then he made it to the NBA.
Didn't he
No,
try to?
Jay Will, I think was it. He played in college, bro.
No,
Duke?
but I'm saying
Was he
is
Duke?
he played a lot of street ball.
He's a fucking performer, though. I fuck with him. Ooh. Damn.
I think the only reason why
It's
he didn't
great.
get a lot of play
Now,
time.
now
is
look up White Mamba.
Oh my god!
He didn't
Did you
play
see
no
that shit?
defense.
Did you see him change who he's gonna pass it to after he got blocked?
White,
That was fucking
white people
amazing,
playing
bro.
basketball well impresses DC.
It does, bro. No, playing like that. Like, there's a lot who play well and they got fundamentals and
Pete
shit.
Maravich-
He got sauce, bro.
Pistol
That white boy
Pete.
got
Yeah,
mad
it's,
sauce.
sorry, it's just a triggering word for white basketball players.
What, salsa? Or?
Fundamentals.
I
hate that
you know
word.
the fundamentals.
Ah,
Can I tell you something?
triggering.
You know what's funny is we played ball today, and I feel like I did okay shooting today. When I was in like high school, even like later when I was like good in high school, not a shooter, driver, could get to the basket, not good at threes. And I remember one time playing against like this kid, we were playing 1-on-1, and his dad was on the side of the court, and he just goes, "He's a shooter, be careful," because I hit like 2 shots, and like I felt so good because in my head I was like, I'm not a shooter.
That's but when you
Someone is fear of my shot.
when you
not a
play
shooter.
pickup, and if you're the only white guy on the court, it will happen where people go like shooter.
They're gonna
Yeah.
expect.
And
They
I
expect
like
you to
it
shoot.
does feel good when
Always
you're
expect, when a white dude's on the court, we always expect him to
Shooter.
know how to shoot for
yeah.
sure.
Can I tell you
For
the
sure.
best nickname I've ever had on a all black basketball court?
Stretch.
Oh, let's go.
Stretch is a good one. Stretch is a good
Stretch
one.
arm long.
Stretch is always a good one.
They originally called me Larry Bird,
I can
saw
see
me
that.
take a few shots, and it became Larry Turd.
There's nobody more disrespectful than basketball players on the basketball in the hood.
Oh, it's
Oh,
great.
yeah,
I'm
bro.
trying to
trying to
think
think
what's-
of it.
It's the best.
It's
Bro.
the best.
What's the most embarrassing thing that's ever happened to me on a court? I've almost gotten into a couple fights on the court. That's not surprising.
Yeah,
that's
if you
every
ever
time
been
you
around
ball, though.
Dylan at a basketball court, it is
Yeah.
fucking like, it's like, bro, you know where we at, bro? We gonna
Also, if like 5 14-year-olds walk up to him and start talking shit, do you think he's walking away from that?
Nope.
Do you think Dylan's gonna be the bigger person? I love that he will never. He's just like, oh,
I have a problem.
I'm a
Wait.
fucking one-on-one all of you.
Are you what shirt are you wearing under this? Is it the one you wore earlier today?
Yeah.
'Cause- Oh, go ahead and show the good folks at home your shirt
I don't want to.
that
No.
says.
Take
his
it off.
shirt
No,
says-
reveal.
Bro, you have to show it. You're about. His
By the
shirt-
way, the shirt that I'm wearing was sent in from a fan to Godfrey G. Mike. Godfrey. I don't know if that matters. Godfrey got a free T-shirt from
You
this company.
stole from
and-
Godfrey? Wow.
Wow.
shit, dude.
Wow.
You're not wearing your headphones, buddy. Put your headphones on.
Wow,
You
dude.
stole from
I said
Godfrey?
you
That wasn't
stole
a
from
joke?
Godfrey?
No, he left it here.
But
even
Dylan's
worse.
shirt,
All right, you ready?
it
I
says.
hate you.
What does it
But
say?
you stink for
You
reading.
wore the
You
shirt, bro.
stink for
What does it
reading.
say, man?
I
The
took a
future is
shirt. I
female?
took a shirt and cut the sleeves off this morning because I needed something clean to ball in, and you didn't have to do this.
Femme fatale.
All right, how excited are you guys?
I'm excited.
So excited. What is this?
Yeah, bro.
Original alpha? What?
Unapologetically alpha.
Fucking cock.
Oh, that is disgusting.
Oh, he's on the Red Pill. This guy's been watching the Red Pill YouTube, bro. Oh my goodness. Unapologetically
They don't
alpha.
does he not fuck with him anymore?
Yo, well, we're different because I'm apologetically alpha. So,
Wow,
I couldn't
dude.
believe.
G Mike also I have a text from me. He goes, just says John Stockton, the white goat.
John Stockton is fire, bro.
He is the white.
Unapologetically.
Unapologetically alpha.
That
is
shirt
my
might as well say
t-shirt.
straight white male when you wear it. Like
just white male
straight up.
and what high male energy.
Yeah.
Respect, bro.
I would love a line. I have this idea for a line of shirts strictly for. I was gonna say
Offending
for
people.
not FUBU. It's like FW, like
us by-
for
for
white
alphas
guys
by
by
alphas?
white
Oh.
guys.
Okay.
Four white guys behind white
Yeah.
guys.
Have you ever seen the shirt that says "I met God, she's black"?
Yeah, I've seen that. I've
Yeah,
seen that.
I wanted to print one that said "I met God, he's white." You want to wear it?
I want to do like really progressive T-shirts.
Wait, you wore
kind?
that on a pod earlier?
What?
Unapologetically alpha?
Oh, you don't want to wear that on a pod.
No, I didn't wear it. I wore it to
No,
basketball.
you
earlier.
should wear that.
We
everywhere,
played basketball
dude.
today.
You do-
Lewis came. By the way, so this is a funny story. I don't know if I told you this. I don't think you know this.
Dude, you
Lewis
don't have
came
to
to basketball
apologize.
for the first time today, and we made it another. We played on Tuesdays. We played on Thursday today because Lewis was coming to play ball with everyone. Brett came. It was a fun game, but before this happened, Tom didn't show up. You know Tom. He come plays ball with us, and Tom texted me the night before. He goes, "There's no need to go 100%. Just let them go up 8, then turn it on." And I go, "But I want to just kind of do my thing." He's like, "No, like." Kev, I've been balling recently,
Let who go 8?
and let the other team kind of like go up a little bit, and then try to like do some crazy shit. I go up to Jay right before the game, and I go, "By the way, this is what Tom said. I'm just gonna let you know, like I'm not gonna really be playing. You can just shoot more. I'm gonna be passing a bunch." And Jay just goes, "Nah, fuck that, 100%. Just go shoot." Opened the game with 2 threes from the half court, swish, and was just from that moment the unapologetically alpha. No. It got worse. I'm talking shit to Lewis. Me and Lewis at one point, it was not good.
Why the fuck would they
Not
tell you
good.
not to score? I don't understand that.
Yo, I don't know.
They
talk
they're
shit when
shaving points off the game. What are you talking about?
I'd be talking shit.
I know I've played ball with you. I'm just saying, why would they? That's the whole point.
The disparity in level of ability between you and other people on the court is not great enough for you to let anyone go up 8.
Yeah, that's what I'm-
It's not like we're not playing with a guy like you are.
I do agree. I
you
do
are
agree.
Objectively,
I do
you
agree.
have the most basketball skill out there, and I
Not
want you to
like
know
up
it
8.
pains me to compliment you. I just want you to know
I thought he like
don't want to.
complimented himself. for
Gave
the
us
last
his
minute.
stats
Right.
too.
He gave him his.
So I did 12, 3, and 4.
Literally gave us his
No, but no.
Open the game.
No, but you help the team like Russell Westbrook helps the team. It's like kinda.
Every now and then you get some big. I saw he banged on that center though the other day. I seen that fucking clip. That
Yeah,
was
but like Westbrook is looking.
Westbrook could be white.
nah.
Dude.
But the way
that
he
he acts is
dresses,
Yo, he appropriated our style.
he dresses.
He's dressing like a nerd, and I'm like,
Wait.
I'm like, excuse me.
Wait, go to him wearing a vest. Look up Westbrook, like work vest.
Is it a vest with holes in it? This stress?
No, you're right. He did That's funny.
It's- you know what?
Westbrook appropriated white
He
culture.
doesn't even need a
It's
fucking shirt. That
Cancel Westbrook for that.
It's so
How-
stupid. Look, he took my style. That's my dad's dress. My dad wears that to work.
Dude, Russ is awesome. I don't care what anyone says.
Imagine,
this
I
is
think
one
he's
of my
awesome,
favorite
too.
players.
He looks like a
in the
happy
NBA.
dude.
And
He's
I will.
also-
Did you look up
He
the white
used to be
mamba?
one of my favorite players to just watch. He was so fucking
Throw him on.
aggressive all game
because
long.
he has Kobe mentality, but not quite Kobe ability. Because Kobe's kind of a one.
Sorry, wrong one.
They can't,
Two
man.
generation.
Kids are too
but
soft.
he still
man.
has that.
Oh, no.
I will
Brian?
Scalabrine.
Scoop my eyeballs out of
Yep,
my
put it on.
eyelids to win. Kind of
Here's your guy.
intensity.
Oh, the Celtics. That was a
No,
raw
we're-
ass team.
Ooh,
That is
That's
athleticism.
that's his
Mamba.
number
That's
10.
Stockton?
Woo!
nah, it's gotta be
Athleticism.
Doggy.
Ooh, get up there. Woo.
Head ain't nowhere near the rim.
The
but
same way that hit you
Oh,
beat
good
the
move,
same way
Chavo,
that you're
though.
his comedy hero and that's bad and wrong.
Uh,
He should stop being your basketball hero.
uh,
That's bad and wrong.
I want you to know he
This
is.
was a basketball.
Oh, let's go!
Yo. Oh.
Give me that.
Vicious
Where you think you were
defender,
going?
I love
Make him
people
say,
getting. I
uh.
love nicknames ironically.
Come on. He looks like Tom Hanks' son.
Oh, with the up and under.
Here's the thing you gotta understand about Scals, and this is one thing I love about Scalabrini. Many years
Scalabrini?
ago, because
So Irish.
optically he does not look like an NBA player. Like he's not
He
jacked.
got the height. He got 6'5".
He's
right?
but he's
Nah,
like I
he's
think
like
he's a lot.
6'11".
He's 6. Oh, he's like big,
6'11".
yeah.
boy.
That's insane, bro.
Can you actually look up Brian Scalabrini playing against regular people? I think there's a video of a bunch of regular people being like, "Yeah, I could beat."
But that's
fucking
what annoys me is everyone like made this people because you look at him and because he's like
No.
kind of
Dopey
a
guy.
dopey looking white guy, but he's a
Scrappy.
pro athlete.
Yeah.
People
You
go
can't-
like, I could take him.
No,
So
no.
he created the scallon.
There's a reason why even the worst elite any
Called the
athlete
Scallon
will
Natalie.
beat any regular person.
This dude practices with
Ex-
Paul Pierce.
Exactly.
Like,
Like it's no.
cut to like the game. I'm
a
sure there's gonna
regular
be, like, an
person.
intro.
You're not
so
beating
yeah.
anybody
So
in
he
the NBA.
played. He literally put
I
out a thing that was like, I will play
Anybody.
guys. And he took applicants, and he played decent players. Like this guy was like a D1 starter at like some school.
He looks like he plays ball for real, yeah.
Yeah, like he's not playing just like.
Oh, that's a D1 player. Oh, dude, I expect.
But it's also it's like when someone goes from college to NFL or NBA. It's like it's a different level you're playing at now.
Right.
And they don't know. They don't. Be
Wow,
playing
that dude
like
has a worse name than him.
You know what? This there's so few great whites that this guy's also on
great
the team.
whites. So few great whites.
This Cherwitsky.
He's our sixth
Sick
man.
animals.
But yeah,
Big motherfucker, bro. He's athletic. What are they talking
Yeah,
about?
Brian's gonna
athletic.
win this.
this guy's
all
a pro.
day.
That was what
Yeah,
was
he's
so.
fucking
There was a
athletic.
moment for some reason I thought I could maybe win.
No,
No.
this guy.
Bro, this guy
eats
could back you
basketball.
down to the rim like for 20 points straight and just put it up.
Yeah, I mean he is 6'10". There's no world.
I
in
do.
which
I
he has a
also I
chance.
do love the other guy looking up at the
guard
scoreboard. It's
Wait,
2-1.
it's
He's like,
2-1,
I actually need to know the score.
He knows it's over. Once you start looking at God, he's looking up at God, bro. He's like, why not? He noticed the cameras and shit. He goes, oh, this is gonna be embarrassing. I just bricked my first
You know
shot.
he was
I put
talking
up.
shit though. That's why.
know.
You know he was talking shit.
That-
Guys,
7-2.
stop. Natalie, can you find the time of when we started to the time it is now? It took like a minute and 13 for him to be 7-3. Like, it took a pure minute. He's scoring like Reggie Miller numbers.
It's like a battle of
numbers.
the last names. You see this shit? Scalabrini, Tomaszewski.
I already made that joke. You were late.
Oh, did you really? Oh shit. Fuck.
In the video, you
Shit,
mean?
it's like a
been
battle of
from
last
3
names,
minutes,
right,
little
guys?
under 3 minutes.
Oh wait, you made that? Oh, you did. Kevin, you want to take a turn on that?
I'm
Video?
high as shit, bro.
All right, I know my first overall pick though. Jokic.
No,
Give me
I mean, that's
Jokic.
the best.
Jokic?
it's Bird. It's Bird.
It's Jokic.
It's the
Stojakovic.
legend.
Nah,
Larry Legend is the best white guy who's ever played basketball.
I go.
Look at Larry Bird highlights
Honestly-
if you haven't already.
Honestly, it's Dirk for me.
Dirk, yeah.
That's
I
a
think
good
Dirk is
choice.
Because
Fucking
Dirk
raw,
is
bro.
he's just disgusting with it, bro.
Like, there's a reason why he played with Kobe for like 4 years, no?
He never played with Kobe. He
never
played for
played with
one
Kobe?
team. What are you talking about?
He did beat.
love that.
He did beat.
he beat
Kobe.
Who's the dude that played
He has
with Kobe?
one of the
prime.
most impressive finals
Not doing
victories
great.
of all
Yeah,
time.
finals
Dirk.
runs.
That run is.
Yeah, he did.
He
Yeah,
beat,
yeah,
Dirk is
he
nice,
beat
though.
OKC.
You mean Shaq?
He beat that Lakers
what's
team,
the
and I
white
think
boy
he beat
that-
Spurs.
that Kobe
The Spurs.
He beat the Spurs.
Dude, he was
Timmy
just-
D. Spurs.
the next year they won. Oh, they got to the finals.
Yeah. No. I mean.
He
Look
beat
at that.
everybody in their
Okay,
prime.
listen. The
Yeah,
reason
it's a
why
good
the
finals
reason why I
victory.
can't give it to Larry Bird is because I don't know if his
Nah, Bird is
level of
disgusting, bro.
competition is good enough.
Are you kidding me?
There's a lot
Are
of
you
white.
What's right?
kidding
He's
me?
right.
There's a lot of
Those
white guys
70s,
in this
bro,
NBA
80s,
at the
bro.
time. It's different
70s,
NBA.
bro. Come
Nah,
on.
bro.
NBA really wasn't developed like till like the 85.
Yeah, I
bro.
love DC just talking that shit he doesn't know.
Come on, it's the
I see-
truth.
I-
But you know what I'm talking about.
kinda
That
see what
was
he's saying.
filthy.
Dude, look who he's playing.
But there's not.
These guys are herbs, bro.
These guys are still very good.
Shut up, dude.
Brett's probably right.
Look at these. Look at these dudes. Has there ever really been a black dude on the court you never know who they are? I don't know who any of these dudes are, bro.
That was nasty.
They're just dudes, bro.
Bird was nasty, guys.
I mean,
come on.
Also,
dude, I've like watched interviews
Alright.
with like legit,
Bird is
like,
nasty, though. I'm
like
looking at him.
he's on like a lot of top 5
Go
lists.
back to that list, Natalie. Of
by like
top-
LeBron. I've like
top-
watched like NBA greats.
There's
be
also,
like,
Magic puts him up there. Like Dr. J puts him up there. He's
That
not-
means
we're not talking about
something.
scrubs. Jordan says he was up there.
But it's
He's
an
not a
era
scrub.
thing, isn't it? It's an era
It's not,
thing.
it's not really an era thing.
Really?
Okay, so
Like,
my
I
first
think-
overall pick now
I think
is
Jerry
LeBron
West
James.
was an era thing.
I want LeBron James.
Kevin
Kevin
Love.
McHale's actually not bad. Scroll.
I mean, Bill Walton.
There's a lot of people missing.
By the way, it
Bill
took,
Walton was-
it took us 15 people to get to Gordon Hayward. That's not good for us.
You know what would be also? You know what would be
Marc
also
Gasol.
hilarious if
Marc
you're.
Gasol
forgot about
Spanish,
these
bro.
niggas.
I would love if you're like
Complexion, I think we're
scroll,
going
and
by.
she's like, I can't. There's no more scrolling available.
There are no more white players.
Porzingis.
These aren't in order either.
No, not at all. Scroll more.
I got another question to ask.
Okay.
Tyler Hero.
That's so. He's like borderline.
I'll
white.
take Tyler Hero. He's my first overall.
This is another question. Okay, if you took the top 5 white guys, so we're gonna go with Bird.
I know he's white.
We're gonna go with Joker at
Definitely
Just making
5
sure the fans.
I mean, that's crazy that he's already up there.
because it's weird.
Who?
Because like, would it be like Bill Walton or like?
Nah, but it's not, though, because Joker's better than all.
I know, and he does play in the modern NBA. But the question is,
I like that. The modern
what
NBA.
what ranking all-time basketball team of all black lineup would it? How deep would you have to go for the white guys to be able to win?
Ooh.
Do you know what I'm saying? Because okay, top 5 black guys, no chance. The next 5, no chance. The next 5, probably also no chance. Like,
That's really
would it
funny.
get to like the like
how
15?
many?
Like,
How many categories do we need to
yeah,
go down?
Because there's no world on which they beat
think-
like a Jordan.
They're not beating
like-
Jordan,
I think
LeBron.
I think they beat a top 10, like
Maybe.
the 10th best.
Go to top
Maybe.
NBA player. Go to just top
I
best
don't
NBA
know.
players.
Because
ever
it
list.
kind of becomes a question of like, all right, let's take the top 5 white guys and where do they rank all time at their position? Larry Bird is probably top 5 all time at his position.
Yeah.
At least there's
click
an
a link.
argument, right?
We need like an official list.
Is Nash a top 5
Like
all
a top 50.
time?
Go to NBA top 50.
Okay,
And
wait, wait,
mostly black
Crimes,
guys
bro.
there.
Can
Sure.
Natalie, sorry, can I also have a pen? We're doing the work here.
That's an interesting question.
Is
bro.
Nash a top 5 point guard all time?
No.
Not
Stockton?
top 5 point guard, isn't he? Yeah, he's
All
Stockton
time?
is. Stockton is only because he's number 1 in assists, and again number 1 in steals, which is crazy to me.
Isn't Steve Nash
And
like
no
5-time
one's
MVP?
close.
Really?
No one's close.
If Steve Nash not
And
like
I think that list
4-time
is for
MVP or
only.
something like
Oh,
that.
she's up there.
He was a
Two-time
Two-time
MVP. One of those times that he robbed Kobe.
But that was like, he won MVP because of like the story a little bit. I mean,
Natalie,
it's
get an
not
all-time list. All-time
Well,
best NBA players.
Really?
I think there's always fatigue against just giving it to LeBron type or
But
Kobe,
Kobe
every
didn't
year.
win anything.
You saw what Dwayne Wade said recently?
Kobe never won an MVP.
He won 1.
That's bullshit.
He won 1.
That's bullshit.
And also the
right?
year that Kobe won, it should have been D Wade.
D-Wade.
D
Really?
Wade was averaging an insane amount.
Okay, zoom in.
His stats were crazy that year.
Who the hell is
So
Nate?
this, so look, this
I don't
is-
know Nate Archibald, but that sounds white.
That sounds
Wait.
Yo,
So I want to go in your. Yeah, this cannot be the right list. Who is Nate?
of
Archibald?
course, the second best.
Nate Archibald.
Talking to the mic. I mean,
I didn't know you do. That's a no look.
I don't believe this is true.
Well, he's not white.
You're
We
not
know
white.
that.
Who
All
is
right,
this?
go back. All right, fine. All right, Nate, you're on the list, I guess. Paul or
People
get
don't
a
give-
different list.
But
this
y'all
is not.
forget about
There's
they're
no
going by
way.
the stats, bro.
I don't know any of
This
these
is
people.
literally the NBA website.
Fuck them.
This is going back
It-
to like the 60s and 70s.
They're putting it in
Yeah,
alpha.
it says of all time.
It's in
of all time.
alphabetical order, which is a weird way to do it.
Oh, you're right. You're right.
That you're like, it is weird to be like, I don't think Nate
Julius
Archibald's
Erving.
number.
Can you find an order list? Oh wait, there it is, right there. Wait,
No, these are still in
Kareem
alphabetical
Abdul-Jabbar.
order.
Yeah,
He voted for himself?
Invented a fucking move.
he voted for himself. He was number
Skyhook,
one.
bro. Come on, bro. How do you
He was on the list and had votes.
What?
Kareem was on the list and had votes.
He wouldn't vote for himself. He knows he's gonna get votes.
Is,
Is he
Wiki-
really?
is
That's not good.
Wikipedia
That's
an
not
acceptable
good.
source?
Yes, I just
Kareem
need
is
something.
like top 15 or 20,
Top
right?
10. He might
Yeah.
be top 10, bro.
So
I
he
mean,
doesn't
he's
need
number
votes.
one score. Yeah, you know what nobody talks about and it's so crazy? The NBA refuses to talk about him. He's number 2 in scoring. His name is Karl Malone, and he's such a shitbag.
Because he's a shithead,
He's such a piece of shit.
Mailman.
The NBA
Karl
won't
Malone.
bring him up unless they absolutely.
I didn't know
have
Karl
to.
Malone was such an asshole.
What kind of asshole is
He
he?
raped.
Oh.
I sorted it by points.
Oh, really? I didn't know that. I
He
just
was
thought he was like a dick.
he married like.
All right, you did it
14
by
or 15-year-old
points.
girls.
That's fine. Perfect. Okay,
Yeah, in order for
just
most
do the piece
points.
of shit.
All right. That works.
I like
Okay.
how he said a lot.
Or
So,
I could do championships 1 too, or
Guys,
whatever.
This is what I want to do. Dude, points is better.
This is the first time I've ever been on a basketball conversation podcast, and I want to go on the record and say Kobe was innocent. All right, let's go.
This is what I want to do. Let's take the top 5 players, which is probably going to be.
Dave Chappelle, you ever see Chappelle's bit about that?
Yeah.
That's such a good.
Let's go through this list.
Top
take
players,
the top
Dave Chappelle.
5. Take the top 5 black players. Put them on the list over here. Keep going down this list until we have 5 white
The
guys.
longest assignment ever, dude.
And
Okay,
then we see if we all want to see that.
Okay,
matchup.
so it's gonna go MJ. It's gonna go Shaq probably at the 5. I think, or what? Hakeem.
Not Shaq is. To me, I'm a Shaq guy.
Malone.
I love Shaq as a kid. I got to see one Laker game. My
Will,
parents, I'm
nice.
from Kansas. Yeah, Shaq Kobe era. My mom drove us to Oklahoma.
All right,
from
this is gonna be an
Kansas.
insane team.
And it
You
was
guys
like cool,
All right, the team that we need to. This
I'm
is
jealous, bro.
This is
Yeah.
better.
pretty sweet.
We should all work work together.
Okay.
To draft the best 5 and rest of the bench to only beat these 5 players. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Okay.
White NBA draft.
Yes. Okay.
But we're all working together to have.
see if they can beat the best.
Are you ready for? You ready? Michael Jordan, Shaq, Karl Malone, Wilt, and Kareem.
I
I mean, that's a weird lineup.
that's a
'cause
weird
it doesn't
lineup.
have like a point.
no point guard.
MJ. He's point
MJ.
and shooting guard.
Well, yeah, I mean, he could do it, but yeah.
I think that,
Go back to the list,
Wait, but what was your assignment? Was name the 5. Those are 5.
and then go down this list, and we have to find. But we need to find our 5 white guys.
Okay, let's do the scroll. Here we go.
All right, who do you guys want? Who do you guys want to take out? We can take out Karl Malone and get another point guard. Scroll down.
I'm just showing for the audience that these are all black people.
Natalie,
Natalie, they know.
Natalie, they know. And if they don't,
Will you Google what is Shaq's race?
whoa.
We got one.
Yeah, bro. All the white guys are in black and white photos.
So technically they're still
Such
black.
a long time.
Yeah, technically they're black.
So
Everyone.
we have Jerry West.
Oh shit. You know what's interesting? Can I say this
Oh, it's
random fact
everything, man.
as we continue? This is a random fact, and it's somewhat relevant. Fun fact I learned a couple weeks ago. Did you know Jackie Robinson was also almost the first professional black basketball player, but
Really?
he chose baseball.
Really?
That's for real.
He didn't
I
know
learned that at a museum.
That's because Dominicans weren't on it yet, right?
Wait,
Fucking
we're-
bit-
No.
They weren't on it yet.
No.
No. He chose baseball over basketball.
That's what I'm saying because
But
he
like,
didn't
no,
know
no.
Dominicans were gonna take the shit over a few years later.
Oh, baseball?
yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah,
I was
Kevin
like,
really wanted to
I
fight
don't
you on
think
that
there's a
for his
lot of-
Dominican race.
what you want to say?
No, I just
Yeah,
want. I know what the joke you were
Yeah,
aiming
you know what I
for.
was
It
trying to
just
do.
it wasn't.
I thought it was.
It
You were
wasn't-
saying basketball. I was like, I don't think.
No,
Dominicans are-
no. There's no Dominicans in basketball. There's
Are
like
you saying
one or
he's
two.
no longer your comedy hero?
Told you, it was my man.
But
right
you,
here,
it's
bro.
like when all the dudes were probably flocking to the NBA. Like,
That's
yeah,
a-
we're
that's
tall
a
white dudes,
interest-
and they're like, oh, a black dude entered. It's like, oh fuck, he fucked it up for everybody. You know what I mean?
I didn't know he. So who was he gonna get drafted by?
I'm not
Do you know?
sure, but it was.
But
in
they,
the,
like, had a
uh,
I'm
contract
taking
ready?
out Karl Malone and putting Kobe, and that's our game.
It's interesting to think because it's just that's how good of an athlete he was, and like this is something I thought about when I was in the museum.
Gosh, black people are fast.
Just so you, I mean, the thought was like, because it was the, I mean, I'm from Kansas City, and there's the name of the museum is the National Negro Baseball League. That's the formal, because that was the name of
just
the
Jackie
league.
Robinson.
Yeah.
But when you go in the museum, like the guy was, and they also they're connected. There's the American Jazz Museum, and there's the baseball
The
museum.
word's segregated.
Candace, wow, that's I haven't
So
seen
that
Candace
so
now.
when I went to the ticket counter and the attendant was like, "Yeah, which museum?" As a white guy, you're like, "Yeah, just the baseball one." You're like, I don't need
Small
to,
one.
but just the black guy
The
baseball
American-
one.
Black funny, they like say it.
It's weird that white people think it's like, is it weird if I say black? I'm like, saying black?
Black.
Is it but they get weird. They're just like, I can't say black. Like the guy with the face and the glasses, and you're just like,
Dude, I think African American and person of color are like way
worse
weirder
than saying
just
black.
Yo,
I like-
I've never told this story. This is kind of funny. I was in 5th grade history, and one time I turned to this girl and I just like I said black, and she goes, you can't just say black to everybody. Like, no, I'm African American. And we're in history class, and my white history teacher cuts her off and goes, well, not all black people are from Africa, so technically black is just a general term. And I just watched her, like, shame this little girl, and I was just like, all right.
And he was like, damn, I was just trying to say black. I was just saying the word black.
Thank you for seeing the emotion to understand. I like, didn't know how I felt. It was like, it was more like, I was like, I never wanted any of this.
I just wanted to have a conversation.
I was like, now I'm like in like a dispute, like a racial dispute.
And all I said was, it's like, but if you're describing, it cuts the time in half to just say the person's race. Like if you're talking like, hey, it's that guy with the, you know what I mean? Like you're gonna say blue hat.
I ever tell you I almost got in trouble my junior year because I would walk into class and me and this other kid would go, "What's up, Jew boy?"
What's up, Jew boy? Really? And
one day my teacher pulled me aside. She was like, "Yeah, you can't keep doing that." And I was like, "Gerberson says the N-word every time he walks in." Like Dom, he walks in. That's the first word out of his mouth.
That's a special case.
Because she's like, I can't address that.
Like,
Was the guy who was saying the N-word, he was black?
Yes.
Obviously,
No.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say if she's like letting a white guy drop the N-bomb,
You're just insane.
Don't say
Jewish
Jew
boy.
man.
Yeah.
This is Boca Raton.
There's a lot of Jews.
Yeah.
But the thought I had in the baseball museum, because they had Jackie Robinson, obviously the first allowed to play MLB, and it made me go, none of us know who the first black basketball player is in the NBA.
It was a Jewish guy, wasn't it? That's why I don't know.
No one knows.
It was a black Israelite.
Yeah, something like
You know what
We
it
knocked
was?
two birds with one stone.
It was a team.
That's right.
It was a whole team. The ABA integrated right away.
Oh, was that why?
Yeah.
Oh,
that's why.
I thought you were saying like because once black people were allowed in the league, that was just the league.
Yeah. So that's really
You know what I mean?
it was.
like
Closer.
black guys can
Jewish
play.
and black people, they're good at, we're good with rocks. Jewish people like to stone people. Like,
What are you going with?
They're just talking about playing in the NBA, bro. They call it the rock.
We call him No Filter
They
DC
slang-
for a reason. No Filter DC.
But,
Doesn't
like,
think about before he speaks.
He doesn't
You
say.
slang rocks,
not
y'all
think
throw
before he
rocks at
speaks.
people. All right.
All right, G.
Actually, to be
I'm trying
honest-
make it work.
He got there. They slay rocks.
We slang
throw
rocks, they throw rocks
Kevin?
at people. I'm just saying, we go with
He might be my
rocks.
comedy
Black and
idol.
Jewish people.
Might be my comedy idol.
You know what?
The worst part about the comedy idol stuff is Nat having to go through all the timestamps and somehow configuring all those moments into one clip.
All of Kevin's comedy idol moments.
I don't think I only do it outside. I don't let the public know. You guys brought this shit here.
Be ashamed of
You
himself.
guys brought this shit here. He's bad at it.
Yo, topics? You got it? Oh, go ahead.
Wait.
Oh wait, let's do some
we-
plugs.
yeah,
let's do some plugs soon. Let's get the music ready and all that stuff. But before we get into that,
I mean, we got the king of plugs right here, bro.
Ah, dude, I'm gonna get my plug on
We
hard.
got the king of plugs right
I'm
here, bro.
boned up.
I
plug.
forgot about that.
How did you forget? That's his thing. He does a podcast.
But it just
it's
dropped.
Just the plugs.
And he's been plugging this whole time. Look, his shit has been getting 47 minutes
Yeah,
of airtime, bro.
A perpetual
Cord.
plug, and then you have to
It's
address
It's on a sticker on a hat that's falling off. It's
With
pretty
a
sure
see-through green visor hat. I don't know if he really wears it or just carries
it's
it around.
broken.
cost me $12,000. It's an expensive hat. You know,
look-
it's Balenciaga.
Yeah, you know, bro, you could just write Balenciaga on it and people would be like, oh, that's kind of dope.
That's
I love how DC Brains goes. You can just write things on other things and people believe that.
I mean, was not a brilliant guy who...
Oh, you're done.
But he's been passed away.
Natalie,
Did he
play
not do
the
that?
music
Okay.
already, please. I'm sick of stalling. We're dying out here.
You said get it ready. I didn't get. I was waiting for the gunshot. You know.
Sometimes you just gotta throw it on.
Can we call this episode "A Great
Do, do,
White
do.
Hope"?
Well, I wanted to call it Caucasian parameters. That's something you said.
Oh yeah, Natalie. Someone commented on the thing.
Natalie for 3.
We made a reference one week. Natalie said a great show, an episode name, and then I didn't.
wrote that.
I didn't name the episode.
I wrote that.
The episode name.
Yeah.
And
Oh, she read it.
I just want to point out, Natalie. I smoke weed, and you don't write these things down. So then, like, it comes to like Sunday, and I'm uploading, and shout out to Sundays, and I don't remember. So if you have a good name like that, write it in the goddamn email. Speaking of emails, speaking of plugs, we got the king of plugs. I made that up. Bret Raybould.
That's right. Thank you for having me. You can go check out my podcast, Just the Plugs, on my YouTube channel, where you can also watch my hour special.
Let's
my hour
go.
special in Chinese.
Are you giving us a little taste of the podcast right now?
Huh?
Are you giving us a little taste of the podcast?
This is kind of what the podcast is.
Okay.
And that's why if you notice how good I am at plugging, it's because,
the podcast.
I'm a seasoned plug or not. But,
plug or not, did you
yeah,
say?
I'm a plug or not.
He makes up words and he has a coin that you can invest in.
And then you can buy Bitcoin if you think I'm
I'm gonna
funny.
put that on my Tinder profile.
We're
I'm
trying
looking
to-
for a girl who's a plug or not.
Plug.
You'll get
Sounds
some,
very-
Yeah.
you're going to get women
gonna
who
get
want to
sus-
peg you.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Bro,
I was
they're
like,
going to
bro,
want to
they're gonna
peg
peg
you.
Yeah, bro. You're gonna
Yeah.
get women with dyed vagina hair
Yeah,
trying to peg you, bro.
He's like, Kevin's like, you're right.
Yeah, bro.
Dyed
D-
vagina.
It's coming.
Anything else?
Those are my plugs. And follow on Instagram for tour dates. I'll be on the road to a couple places.
My guy's on the road.
Let's go, Brett.
Throwing it over to the dude. You know him. You love him. The guy who has way too much ideas going on in his brain. DC Williams. What do you have to plug?
Oh man, I actually appreciate that, man.
Well, as the music
I'll
ends.
plug. So yeah, on Instagram at DC Does It, DCDUZZITT, because the single T was taken. I'm tired of explaining that. And comedy show Wednesday and Friday. Wednesdays at Old Craft, that is Uptown, and Fridays at Sugar Hill Cafe. Come out and have a good time.
Coming this Friday.
You coming this Friday? Kevin's coming? All right, well, we got some people. Yo, you want to do some time tomorrow?
Sure.
I just fucking booked my show, bro, because we only have like 5 comics. Besides that, so that's me, my co-producer, you two. I need one more. That's it.
I'm in.
You coming? He's not coming
No,
to
he's not
Harlem.
coming, though. You're not
He
coming
just
to
went to
Harlem.
Patterson, Jersey.
If he's going,
He's going. You come.
I catch a ride with Kev.
All right,
I can force Kev to come to me first.
Okay, all
can
right,
do that.
all right. Yeah,
I
all right,
can do
cool.
that.
Cool. Yeah, man, and follow me, man. Love you guys. Thank you for listening.
Wait, your show's in Harlem? Oh, I can't go.
We're gonna be Ubering together,
Come on, bro. All that basketball did inspire you guys to go up there.
guys. We're calling the Sanchez. Kevin Sanchez. What do you have to plug?
Yo, my Twitter, Papa Sanchez. My Instagram, it's Kevin Sanchez. My other podcast, The Mac Almanac, with the great Josh Pallet. And that's it.
My OnlyFans name, Dirty Sanchez.
Yo, honestly, I'm thinking about making an OnlyFans.
I got an
you're my
OnlyFans.
second friend who has almost done that.
And I'm the other friend.
Oh, really?
Let
I didn't
my
know.
man DC
I was talking,
let
I'll
my
tell
man-
you. I'll tell you.
I have an OnlyFans.
He said really like he didn't understand
Yeah,
jokes.
It's very wholesome stuff.
No, because I really.
It's like
I'll
me
tell
playing
you.
frisbee and shit. I swear to God, it's just me like drinking a coffee, like.
Drinking a coffee naked with your dick on the table.
No, really wholesome.
Hey, you know,
like,
you know
in
who
front of
you know what that is? That's I learned this from Bert Kreischer. Uplousing.
up blousing.
Yes, if you just like, it's like you're doing everyday things and it's kind of
Voyeurism.
cute and sexy, but it's not, you're not overly being sexual.
Hey Kevin, why is the plug music still on?
There's a
Because
type
my man Dylan.
Because we're. Oh.
Oh, let's see
Hey.
it. Here we go. Plug.
Hey.
Guys, DylanComedy.com to go see my dates. I got shows coming up: Denver, DC, Philly, a lot of stuff. Yo, my hype
Did I
man.
say I was out of town?
Did I say I'm working? I'll be doing a lot of shows. I'm doing the Tiny Cupboard now. You'll see me there. So if you're by the Tiny Cupboard in Brooklyn, I'm doing more shows there. If you're in New York, February 15th, I'm doing a show at the Stand. Come out to that and support the boy. Louder the noise, I don't have a phrase for that. Just come. But guys, please make sure to go to Dylan J. Negri on Instagram. If you're on YouTube right now, give it a like, give it a subscribe. Follow the podcast on Instagram at Doped Up Comedy. And guys, thank you for watching. Doped Up and Dyin every week. Sunday morning smoke show.
Also,
Thank
we have
you.
merch.
Oh, guys, we have merch. I think this is the first podcast in forever I'm not wearing the merch. Just because I came from basketball.
The shirt says unapologetically alpha.
That is not my merch.
Doped up alpha.
That is not my merch. Those are my favorite hoodies. This hoodie rocks. I wear this one all the time. Love that one. Love this one. This one's great. People always ask me for this one.
We also got weed coming soon too, guys.
I mean, no, you're just lying. Just lying. And we have t-shirts. We have those hoodies. So guys, go buy your merch. Merch is the best way to support. Thank you so much. Let's get back into the show.
Yeah.
I do have some funny videos though, and can you go to the special?
What was
special.
that laugh?
He was so ready for it. Better not be dying, bro. I don't want to see nobody get fucked up, bro.
Okay, on that note, go to the cart one. Just because
You know I love watching this.
just because he said that, go to
Glasses on.
Glasses on.
Oh.
cart. Go to cart.
Oh, I can't wait.
We always end the show with some videos, so. See, that's what we would do. We're doing
Damn
videos
it, that
towards the
one's
end.
on Facebook. I gotta find a login. Can I Let's
Yeah,
watch
it'll
something
take a
else first.
second. All right,
Going
fine.
metaverse.
It's okay.
You wanna watch
Yo,
something
I
else
was
first?
in the metaverse a couple times this week, just FYI. I was, bro. I was VR'd up. I've been
I'm
VR.
also jerked up
Bro,
in VR porn.
I haven't watched the VR porn yet.
Have you found a
Yo.
black dick yet?
No, but I told Brandon that there are no black dicks in VR, and I was like, is there? He's like, nah, I don't think. I looked down, my dick was white or whatever, and he just said.
By the way,
it just
I
feels
gave
like
you a-
titties are in your face.
I gave you a bit that is so fucking.
I remember you
good.
told me about that. I was like, yeah, you did. I thought you were gonna do that. If you don't want.
I'll do it tonight.
Do you
bit
remember
now.
what you said?
No, the idea.
no black dicks
Yeah,
in
the
the
idea is
metaverse.
just that there's no black dicks in VR. Like,
Yeah,
every time
yeah.
you look down, it's a white dude's dick.
Really?
We did this already. Yeah. Oh, you're saying really? Because you know what, Kevin, come over later.
He's asking.
I can, dude. I tried VR porn.
I'll give you some VR.
Come over later. I'll show you my metaverse.
I couldn't
dick.
do it.
I'll show you my metaverse.
Bro, your
dick.
dick is so meta. Bro.
Dude, I can't
When
do
you
that.
can't make her come.
You can't do
the metaverse. No, because my friend showed me VR porn.
Intense, right?
Dude, it's like you're like I'm not doing. It's like it's too powerful.
Too-
I like it.
Have you ever done? You
sensory
did VR
deprivation.
porn?
Have I ever done porn? Yes. No, I watched it for 10 seconds and I was like, get this off because it's like it's gonna be.
So I relapsed recently. I was doing VR porn when I first got it, and then I put it on the shelf. Had to go back to reality, and then just something came over me recently where I was like,
loneliness.
"Shut up!" And I charged it up. It's 10 out of 10.
Something came over me and I came everywhere. No, I'm just
Dude, it's the best thing.
No.
But I will say this: the funniest part about VR porn is with the Oculus, it's so smart. It has like little cameras.
Yeah.
So when you have the joysticks, like the little controllers, it like knows where your hand is and you can select stuff. But the second you like find your video, you click it and then you put them down. Every once in a while, it's smart enough so it detects hands.
Yeah.
So you can like point and click things. So eventually you see everything. It's like your real life, but you just see this animated hand.
Yeah, I know what you mean. I know what you mean. It's like this weird robotic or like it'll be
Yes.
like blue and see-through kind
Like
of.
remember like even that Key
holographic.
and Peele sketch, exactly like that, where you just see like a little like
Bro, I'm telling
animated
you,
hand doing
I say
this.
every time, and I'm telling you, people you know are going to disappear when VR porn gets like in full effect. Like dudes
Thought
are
you were
coming out.
threatening me.
Bro. No. I'm just saying like
people
after
you
work,
know will disappear.
They are. They're gonna disappear. People after work are gonna shoot straight home. Fucking
shoot straight in their bed.
fuck whoever. Phil.
Wait,
Whatever these dudes are gonna be hooked up
Phil
with
Collins
VR
out
porn.
of this.
No, Phil, whoever,
Ew.
Hunter. These people. Who
I'll
we
say
work
this much:
with,
the second they have a program where you can just select like women that like are animated to fuck, this is what's gonna happen. This is what's gonna happen in the metaverse.
telling you,
You're gonna
bro.
be able to like import photos.
of whoever your exes.
so
It doesn't even matter. You could, and then this
That's
dude's
where this is going,
dudes
dude.
are gonna be in their house like I'm a superstar, dude. I'm banging tens in the metaverse.
You don't save your ex's nudes.
Huh?
You have ex's nudes still on your phone.
No, I don't have my ex.
You know what? I
on my
delete.
phone.
You know,
No,
I
my-
delete my
I-
ex's nudes.
You do?
Yeah.
That's
I do
wow,
too.
That's
That's
mad,
too much-
that's
it's too
mad
much power.
honorable.
Yeah, I do too.
It
You're
is,
right.
it
Power.
is.
I don't
You're
trust
right. Get rid of
myself.
it.
Even though my ex
Dudes that do that are
deleted all-
assholes.
Even though my ex deleted all her whole, I actually went through my phone to look for them a couple weeks ago, like a month ago, and they were gone. I was like, oh, she
Oh, wait,
deleted
just
all
my-
of them.
Oh,
Just
wait, can
my
we talk
exes.
about that?
Hold on.
She deleted all
I'm
of them,
sorry.
bro.
He
It's
just ran through
gone.
that story.
It's gone.
And in case you didn't hear that, I'm
gone,
sorry.
bro.
DC broke up with this girl, and she.
No, she broke up with him.
Oh yeah, you're right. She broke up with him.
Yeah. But
Dude,
I knew it was
to go in
over
your phone.
when I went in my phone and all my not my news, wow, all her news that she sent were like
you
gone.
possessive asshole.
Oh.
Like they're all gone. I was like, oh, she's
See-
like. But left all the pictures where she looks cute in outfits. You know, like all the you can still think about me though. You know what I mean? Like that kind of.
That's so
You know what
funny.
I mean? Like-
The ones of you guys just like her, like we just took of her like while you're on a trip.
Yeah,
she's like,
looking fabulous. She's like, you can
that.
keep those. You can keep the
You
memories.
can delete those.
But none of this. You don't get me. You know what I mean? It's like access denied.
It could be like a blackmail prevention thing. It's like
Yeah,
you
yeah,
post
for sure,
these cute
for
pics
sure.
of me.
I
It
thought
doesn't
Natalie
matter.
got racist and called
Yeah,
DC a black male.
I
I thought Natalie got racist. Was like,
Yeah.
it's like
blackmail
it's like a
prevention.
black
I was
male
like-
thing.
No, she said blackmail prevention. I started thinking about Planned Parenthood or something. Like, it's about abortion. Blackmail prevention.
I did hear it as
I
black.
thought Natalie. I was like, damn, Nat.
I just heard
Man.
blackmail prevention.
Damn.
I was like, oh, whoa.
Natalie's
But
like,
yeah,
that's-
because you're a black male and you would never know.
we need to
Damn.
prevent you in general.
Now that that's cleared, I clearly meant blackmail as
Yes.
in like post her nudes
Absolutely.
elsewhere.
Yeah, I know girls
Yeah.
are concerned about
no,
that.
she could totally have African American mailed you.
But isn't that a crazy thing? I've heard stories about that, like guys leaking their ex-girlfriends' nudes on OnlyFans.
Oh, I definitely
particularly
leak when I see my ex-girlfriend's nudes.
Stupid. Stupid. We're on a pun run
So
here.
alpha.
Honestly,
so
dude.
alpha.
So alpha.
I gotta get it.
So alpha.
Dylan,
But I'm not gonna lie, bro,
comedy hero.
because you went for it.
Did you have to when
the
you
bar's just
have
getting
a
lower.
breakup?
What do you think
just-
about-
all the photos? You pretty much have to delete most. To all of them.
Yeah.
I mean, you can
It's
keep
hard.
the ones that are part of your life in terms of like this is a life experience.
Before you
where-
delete, you give it one last good jerk.
Oh yeah.
that was quick.
I don't have it. You have to take a mental note. It's like, oh.
No, for me with a breakup I had, he's actually jerking off.
Playing sad music.
It was I when I deleted the photos, it was like pretty much like I don't think take a mental note because you're like I'm letting
Yeah.
go. At least one of the breakups I had, she's pretty fucking emotionally abusive. So I was like, I gotta let go.
Gotta let go of it all.
Yeah.
Most to all of this.
But yeah, absolutely.
you know what's funny?
That's what's gonna keep you there.
I delete the nudes, but I still have my toxic breakup. I still have the videos of us fighting. Jerkable content.
Wait,
videos
what?
of us fighting.
Yeah,
That's
dude.
hilarious.
Wait, you videotape arguments?
Sometimes you have to stay safe.
You should. Hey, he's a smart guy. Is what he is. That's hot sauce in a condom, bro. Like he's
Yo.
fucking. That's a defense mechanism.
Yo,
bro.
this is not my joke. Someone else said this. I don't know whose joke it was, but someone said, in case you were wondering if Drake is black or Jewish, he's definitely Jewish after that hot sauce thing.
Put hot sauce in the condom.
hot sauce in a condom. Now that sounds like a black male prevention.
That's black male.
What is that? I've never heard that.
It's black male prevention.
What is hot sauce in a condom? What does that mean?
It was,
don't know?
So, because
Wow.
okay, so a lot of athletes, celebrities, famous dudes, whatever. You know, the women that are out there that are just fucking.
I'm surprised I didn't know if it's
Yeah, just you know those
Drake?
gross
Drake?
turbo thoughts that'll go in the trash can and take a guy's cum out of the condom and shoot it in them.
A
so they
story came out about a
Yeah,
model
yeah.
at Drake's going to the
Yeah.
bathroom
Yeah.
after they just had sex. He threw out the condom. She went in the bathroom after him, and then took the condom, put it in her snooze, started freaking out because it was burning. Came back out to him and was like, "Hey, something's wrong," and he was like, "What'd you do? What happened?" and he put hot sauce in the condom, which she was allegedly thinking about suing him.
First,
Wow.
I love you so
imagine-
amazed by that. He's like, wow.
Imagine going. I would love for that shit to go to trial.
Imagine hot
Right,
sauce
that'd
on
be
your
my
labia, bro.
favorite
That shit.
thing.
We have to head out here in a
burns.
little bit, but before we get going, is there any way you can shorten it? Because you brought this up before the podcast,
Ooh, wow.
and I was a little concerned. One time Kevin did, I'm going to shorten the story. He did the most dramatic thing I've ever done. And this is when you like first meet a person and you're just like, all right, that was weird. Like they just do like one thing, like one dramatic thing. I'm sure like we all had that moment. We're getting tacos and he's like, yo, I offered to buy the tacos and like pushed me to go get lunch. Looks at his phone and then just does this whole dramatic shindig of like in the restaurant.
Doesn't inform you?
Stands
'Cause Kev
up.
would do
That doesn't inform me. Stands up, starts walking around the restaurant.
So Kev.
Pacing around the restaurant. And I'm
dramatic
just sitting
man.
there eating my tacos and Kev's just pacing. His just, and every once in a while I would look at his phone and go,
Would you lose custody? What happened?
and then, so it was, I found out years later,
Not years later.
a year, maybe two. That's years.
That's funny. I didn't even tell you what that.
You never told me.
That's
The dinner ended.
Can you?
I went home.
This motherfucker, he hate this dude.
It was over.
you do shit like that.
It was over a girl. He goes, yo, I had an ex. We had a whole thing going. We were supposed to get married. Some shit, like some crazy shit. We were supposed to stay together. And she texted me out of the blue, and that was wild. And then Kev sees me today. He goes, yo, dude, shit's been a hard week. I go, how you been? He goes, it's all right. I go, why all right? He goes, been a hard week. Remember that one time I did that dramatic ass shit? I go, yeah. He goes, remember that girl that I was telling you about? He goes, yeah. I go, you better have her on the podcast. What? What?
Trying to score.
Wait.
No.
He's having her on the Mac.
On the Mac Almanac? When?
Yeah.
What episode was it, bro?
No, we're gonna have her on.
Oh.
So,
Why?
Because we were doing a episode of. It don't matter. We're doing some other podcast, and we were talking about how girls like take their sweaters. I was like, yo, some girl took my military sweater, and I always like the one I graduated in, and she got it. And he was like, yo, hit that bitch up right now. And see if she still got it, get that shit back. And they were like, they were fucking with me. Like, yo, that shit became a cum sweater for other dudes and shit.
Oh
and
my god.
She was like, oh, you're cold here. Wear this.
Yeah. So Anyway,
That actually happened to me one time in college. I put on another dude's hoodie and I knew it.
Oh, that's disrespectful. Actually, I respect that shit like this.
The hoodie cock.
Hey, let me tell you something.
The hoodie cock.
That girl's my comedy hero.
Is your podcast called Girl Be Fucked?
Oh,
It just sounds like
Already
it.
made this.
But yeah, go ahead.
Keep going though. Why-
There are 0 episodes.
So you're gonna have So you're gonna have her on an episode?
I'm gonna have her on the episode, and we're supposed to come up with questions, just about who I was then. Wow. Which is that's a different Kevin.
Ready for that, bro?
That's so. You know what, guys?
That's so like.
We're gonna save that portion for next week.
So
We're gonna come up
exposed.
with questions to ask
her.
So I got New York with it.
Yeah.
She gonna say some shit on the podcast. Well, Kevin was like this kind of person. We're in love.
I
Kevin's
said-
gonna be
I
like,
said
hold on. Let me tell you. hold on.
By the way,
Let me tell you something.
my first
I was
question-
never in love with you. That's Kevin, bro. That's Kevin.
My first
Now,
question.
Here's the thing. I was definitely in love with her, and I used to come quick a lot with her. When I'm in love, I come quick.
Oh yeah, dude. Honestly, one of my questions is. By the way,
That's a good excuse, you fucking guy. That's a fucking good excuse.
I'm absolutely going
I
like.
just blame COVID. I'm like,
Symptoms.
I'm a survivor.
COVID makes you come quick.
I blame ED on COVID. That's hilarious.
That's
bro.
so funny, guys. One more time, Brett. Thank you so much for coming on the podcast. Dude. That was so fucking funny.
That was great.
We have to have you on again soon because we need to complete this journey.
Yeah.
This is a multiple. This is part one.
Yeah.
One of my favorite
we are
guests in a
naming
minute,
this
too. Not
We are
great.
paying.
Yeah.
I mean, way to shit on all the other guests. We're this is part one. We're naming this episode whatever the name is. Part one. Natalie, what's the name?
Caucasian parameters.
That's such a good
Pretty
name.
funny. By the way, that's
Caucasian?
really.
I thought you
By the
did-
way, this is the Caucasian parameters.
Yeah.
Part one. Thank you so much for watching, Bret
We're
Raybould.
gonna come with our white teams.
Can
We're gonna
we
do a
spell
draft.
It? Can we spell Caucasian?
We gotta
do a draft.
COCKASIAN? Okay.
Brett, anything else to plug?
I think I'm gonna launch a podcast called "Girls We Fuck,"
I'm already doing that.
and then the first episode I would just go, "Haven't had sex in a minute, so don't have much to say."
Guys, stop! I'm already doing that.
Are you really? That's
I'm
so
working on
random.
it. Shut up.
Girls We Fuck.
Yeah, I mean, I'm dating her.
It does need. I mean, just go like y'all haven't really had sex in a while, so. Are you gonna actually talk about people you fuck?
Yeah.
Well, no,
Because I like the bit of
I'm
having
dating
had
half
no
of
sex.
I'm dating half of guys we fucked. So
Sure.
I think it's only right that I have my own outlet.
But
to
she
talk
might be a
about.
little bit more of it. Oh,
people we fuck. I don't know. A little bit more of it.
I love your own Brett's his own best fan. DC Williams, anything else to say?
Nah, that's it, guys. And hopefully we can spell
All right, cool. You have
Caucasian parameters COCKASIAN because I like bad jokes. All right.
Kevin Sanchez.
Yo, thank you guys. I appreciate you guys for listening. Like, follow, subscribe, and if you like it, send it to a friend, y'all. Peace.
Yeah, send it to a friend. Guys, thank you so much for watching. Don't Dip and Dine, the Sunday Morning Smoke Show.
Yeah.
From the depths of the sea, back to the black Snoop Doggy Dogg monkey, yes, the dot went solo.